Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Planet Nomads. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. We're going to give it another shot. They are aware of the situation that corrupted our last world, and they are fixing it, and it should be a repair on the next update, is what I'm hearing in the comments section. So, that's good news. But I think we all agree that building on the water is probably what led to the situation, or the floating bases, those pontoon platforms may have had something to do with it as well. And hopefully they fix the fact that the vehicles seem to be moving on their own as you load and unload seeds. So, if you got those things happening to you, I made a mistake. I deleted the last game. I just got rid of it. They've asked for it, and unfortunately, I don't have it anymore. I went ahead and deleted that save file. But we're going to start over again. And this time I want to live someplace different. We're going to go on the medium setting again. Hard setting is really just about food, and it makes the nights longer. And I don't want the nights to be longer because it's not very good for recording. So we're going to go medium to begin with, and then we're going to hit custom. Now last time we boosted the world all the way up to 24. I think I'm going to bring this down just in case that had anything to do with it. Let's go down to 16 with it. That seems like it's not the middle. 24, 12 would be the middle, but let's do that. Altitude difference 0%. I don't know what to do with any of that stuff. Water level, we'll leave it alone. Day-night cycle length, we'll leave that alone. The only thing I think I really want to do, the attributes, we'll leave those on medium as well. Gathering multiplier, I usually put that on high just so we can progress along. Aggressive animals, I don't think the animals, aggressive or unaggressive, are going to be too much of a problem anyways. There's not a whole lot of danger in the game to have to worry about anyways, but we will leave the plant life aggressive. And let's go ahead, what should we name... what do you name this seed? How about RogueNomad? RogueNomad. That's going to be the seed, okay? Makes your planet unique. RogueNomad. There you go. Capital R, capital N. Boom. Kapow. Shaka, 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 shaka. I got an idea where I want to build this time, and we're looking at it right now on the screen. I think we could find a cool mesa and build up on a mesa and in a mesa and really kind of test the game and see how it likes that kind of a build when it's inside. Not to mention, it's pretty tricky to be building inside the Earth because if you try to shoot too much into the Earth, it kind of causes some ugliness to it. But we'll see what we can come up with. We'll try. We'll see. We'll see. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Sip my coffee. Got a snowstorm going on today. It's over now, but May 2nd, 2018, a snowstorm. Got about an inch of snow. It's perfect because we needed it. Oh, like a fresh hot cup of coffee. In 2065, mankind discovered unknown technology that enabled interstellar travel. Humans were finally able to explore nearest stars. Years later, scientists received strange, inexplicable signals from the constellation Eridanus. God, I'm saying that right. Research suggested the existence of nearby exoplanets possibly capable of sustaining organic life. It's good to know that they're working on the game, huh? In 2087, commercial vessel Anita enters Eridanus system searching for exoplanets suitable for mining and terraforming. You gotta read that one really fast. However, destructive anomalies damage the ship and survivors are forced to escape. Isn't that just the case? You think you're safe up in space, flying around, and boom, something bad happens, and now here we are. Janet, you're cued, baby. How terrifying would that be? You know? You guys ever watch the movie Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks? How terrifying would it be to be in space and knowing you may not get out? Oh, we're going to come up here to our little capsule. We're going to grab our batteries, our sleeping bags, and our PDA. We're going to go to inventory. Inventory I. Right-click on this, and we're going to add that in. This explains what our mission and goals were going to be. Okay. We need a few things to get started. I'm not gonna waste any time. We want to get a few things built up before we start heading south, and we are going to be heading south, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to grab this this little node right here. This one's going to give us, I believe, a little bit of everything, hopefully. A little carbon and silicon. Carbon and silicon. Carbon and silicon. Okay, beautiful. We want that right there. And let's get a little biofuel. We're going to take this guy right here. Consider yourself zapped, Bush. There we go. A little bit of biofuel going on there. One of these trees might be kind of handy too, but I think if we just go with these bushes, we'll probably be okay. Sorry, bush. Oh, I hear a humdinger. There it is, iron. Ha 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 ha. Nice. She was a humdinger. Just a little bit. I'm not using my batteries just yet. Let's be a little conservative. Let's not be in such a hurry. You know me. You should by now. I don't rush into things. I will rush into destroying you though. You're gonna want to kill me. You're gonna want to kill me with some kind of gooey, powdery stuff that he spits out all over you. I don't need that aggravation in my life. Look at all the crash site stuff up here too. Does it seem like it's more? Maybe not. Maybe it's not. But yeah, you could see that we got some serious wreckage, and there's quite a bit of stuff showing up on the map too already. Let's zoom in. We got man-made wreck in the Green Cliffs. We have an alien monument in the Green Cliffs. Arid deep forest, a man-made wreck. Up here, we've got a man-made wreck in the deep forest cliffs, and then we've got, of course, man-made wreck in the Green Plains, which is just over yonder. Not too far away either. Yeah, not too far. All right, let's get busy. Let's go to B for build. Let's get this guy out. Let's get a few things taken care of so we can head out on a walk. We got to do a little bit of a walkabout, people. All right, let's throw that in. Let's throw that in. Throw that in. Throw that in. And let's get a couple of those going. A couple of those going. Let's do a couple more. And a couple more. There we go. And let's go back to build. We're going to need to build this guy next. Number 3. Basic frames. Of course. Of course. We'll get that. There we go. Oh, I didn't grab that. I shift clicked. You can't shift click yet. You got to double click. Did I get it? Come on now. Double click in here. There we go. And let's build this up. Oh, I need some plating too. I know. Oh, you know what we could do is we can actually come over here and take this little container and zap it and have that. We're going to hold on to our escape pod because we can sleep in that if we need to. Or if there's a storm that comes in, which this biome is very... is some of you know and some of you may not know, this biome has some nasty storms in it. Those trees are... I love the look of this world. It's just a beautiful world. They've done a great job on the world. What am I doing? Give me that. There we go. There we go. Let's get this built. Let's go back to build. Let's get a biogeny going here as well. We need to get this going as well. There we go. Let's go ahead and use a battery. Electronic parts and some composite parts. Let's see if we get that off of these guys right here. We'll break these down and see what kind of resources we get. There we go. Nice. I think we might have gotten enough stuff there to put something together. Maybe. Electronic parts. No, we need some electronic parts. Let's get a couple of those going. And then B... I want to get us down to the FAD. Once we get the FAD open, then we can move forward. Where is the FAD at? I can't really see it just yet. Oh, it's a little ways down here, isn't it? That's the medium FAD. We want the small one. It's not too far away. The greenhouse. Oh, there it is right there. What do I need to build? To unlock, build a switchboard. Oh, okay, beautiful. Huh. We're going to be able to head out really quick here. Okay, and then back to B. We're going to grab this guy right here. And number 5. We'll just place him right there. And we need another electronic part. I don't want to make too much stuff just yet. So I'm kind of being we're going to wind up leaving this stuff here and moving on. I want my inventory space open for ores and stuff to take with us. Okay, and then B. Okay, I built the switchboard. Here it is. Compact FAD. So I need 3 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. Maybe I should take this apart and take the parts with me. I think the parts are probably going to be pretty handy because we've used all of these so far to make what we've got on the ground right here. So if we take these, we should be able to do that. So we're going to need at least... Let's see here. Let's get out of there. We're going to need at least a couple more of these. A couple more of these. Maybe one more of those. Let's get a few of these made too. And the sleeping bags for that. And then what do we need for a battery? Let's make a couple more of those as well while we're doing this. And then I think we should be... Oh, what is this here? Oh, we're going to be short of carbon and silicon. Okay, so let's grab some carbon and silicon. I think this guy right over here might give us a little bit that we need. He's got a nice, beautiful blue tinge to him. Hey, carbon. Okay. Woohoo! We are rolling in the loot now, people. We're rolling in the loot. Okay, we got the little jumpy guys over there. I'm sorry I don't know their names yet. We didn't get into that very much. I was really eager to get into the building last time. We gotta get Mark back too, man. We gotta make a new, improved Mark, a bigger, better Mark. Here's some more carbon right over here. And we gotta kill these bees off, otherwise they're just gonna, you know. Take it. Just killed your house, bee. There we go. That'll give us what we need. This looks like the sun's getting ready to go down as well. Let's grab these herbs. A little bit of herbage. Whoop, 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 whoop. Biomass seeds, fruitage. Okay. Sorry. Thought I had space, but I don't. There we go. There we go. We got our batteries right there. We got 4 batteries now. I think that's a sufficient enough amount. Wow, we're gonna leave this behind. We're gonna leave that behind too. We're gonna grab that right there. And then I want to make another sleeping bag is what my real goal is here. What do we need for this anyways? We need 2 of those, so that's perfect. And let's make a sleeping bag as well. We're going to stop this right after it does 2. Or not. We're going to need the empty space up there, otherwise... Well, I guess we got a second row down here, don't we? I know some of these parts are kind of expensive, but... I'm doing what I'm doing here. Let's make an extra sleep... Oh, we're out of biomass. I don't want to go get more biomass. I want to get us moving. We're going to have to sleep the night away. It's getting dark out. Okay, that gives me an extra sleeping bag, which is fantastic. We can leave that here. We can leave that. We can leave all that right there. Yeah, what do we have in here? Eat it.
Nutrition level dropping.
Oh, should I probably should not have done that. Okay, sorry about that, Janet. I'm sorry. Janet's like, what do you think you're doing eating that food? You don't know where it's been. I think we do that. We're good. Let's go tea. Let's take this apart. I would like it okay, we've got a few spaces left in our inventory. Let's take the iron with us. We don't really need this. We can get a bunch of that just about anywhere we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this apart. It looks like it took everything and put it in my inventory anyways. It did. I'm gonna drop that, that, and we're just gonna drop that stuff off. But I want these things so we can make a basic, kind of a basic little setup where we go wherever we're going. These guys are still over here. Let's go see. Was there anything over here I wanted?
My sensors show you are slightly thirsty.
Slightly thirsty. Okay, that gave me a little bit of food. I'm gonna drop that bean, drop that biomass. We're good to go there. I'm slightly thirsty, according to Janet. We can make the FAD now, and that was my main goal, the biomass generator, all that stuff, because water is going to be key for us to get going. Let's get this going. Let's hit the space bar. And yes, I would love to sleep 8 hours. Oh, well. Okay, guys, I'll be back in just a second, and then we are going to head south. We're going to head south. I'll be right back. We're back. The sun is just now rising. We have a long ways to go. Quite a long ways to go. We really don't have very far to go. Well, the equator is right here. No, right here. Right here. So yeah, we got to go down there. That's where I want to go. I want to be a nomad in the desert. I don't know if I've talked about this, but let me give you my idea that I've got rolling around in my head. I see us up on a mesa, inside and outside the mesa, with some towers, with a vehicle that we can drive into the bottom of the mesa and park. Watch it, cow. And a flyer that we could land up on top of the mesa inside the wall of the mesa. I want to get a little more creative with the blocks this time around too. And let's push the envelope. Let's help these guys out. They're creating a game that we enjoy. It's just a beautiful world. It really is. My only complaint about Planet Nomads, and it's not a big one, there's a lot of us out there that don't need a whole lot of adventure and looking over our shoulders and seeing things come along. Do I like games like that? I do. But this is another one of those games where you can kind of just relax. Just relax, man. Relax. And have a good time and enjoy the beautiful surroundings and all that good stuff. And just have a nice time. Now, is that going to be always the case? I have no idea what they have. Why would you do that, Spitter? Call that the Spitter. The old Spitter plant. So anyways, that's how I feel about it. It's just a really nice game. So I want to do another nice building this time. We're not going to build over the water. We're not going to do that this time. Distress signal detected. What? Is it a damsel in distress? Let's grab this iron real quick. Grab a little bit of iron. We're going to need that. I don't want to we want something else. We've got to make sure we get something else.
Sensors show you are slightly thirsty.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, my dear. We have a few waters and we have a few foods to last us until we get there. There we go. And inventory. That got us up to 90. We have a full stack of iron in our inventory, so that is fantastic. So yeah, I'm just going to walk south and enjoy the view. Now, some of you may say, why not just stay right there at the crash pod and build a vehicle and drive there or fly there? For me, personally, I like to be on foot. This gives me an opportunity to look around, see the world. What do I like, what I don't like? I'm still very new to this game. What do we got, 15 episodes into it? I have roughly 52, 54 hours on the game so far with you guys. That's it. That's it. So I haven't seen everything yet, and I haven't let my imagination wrap around everything yet. But I do know that last season when we went to the desert and we were up on the mesa, I liked the way it looked. So that is exactly what I'm heading for right now, and we're going to keep on moving and trucking that way. We've got a little bit smaller world than last time. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a thing. That's a thing. Do you notice how it bounced me off the ground when the battery went depleted? You got to watch out for that. So that's what I want to do. I just want to take my time today. I like to be on foot. I like to look around at the world around me and see what I'm seeing and let my imagination run wild, because you never know. You never know what you might find and see. So I'll be back. If I see anything spectacular, I'll bring you back, of course, and then we'll move forward from there. Don't do it, don't you do it, bees. So I saved a spot or two of my inventory. One thing you're going to want to do, especially if you're going to be headed to the desert, is stop and get some water. So it's the desert, you know, who knows how much water is available there. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and fill up one of my inventory slots. Well, it looks like I've done more than that now. I've filled up both. So yeah, I'm going to drop that right there. And I've got an inventory slot left, right? I do. So I've picked up a little more carbon. I've got some iron. We have one more slot to pick up some silicon. So silicon, carbon, and iron are going to be the three main ores we need at the beginning, right? So I figured, okay, I'll grab some of the silicon. Let's go over here, and I think that's what I'm going to do right here. Yes, okay, so I'm going to be looking for another one of those. Fill up the silicon and the carbon, get that upgraded, and get it filled up. And then I should have the 3 main ores we need to get started on building just a platform and a simple little base to kind of tide us over. And then we get an FAD up. I've got water to put in it, so I can have purified water. I don't have to worry about that. And I can process foods as well. So I'll be back when I think I'm much further south. This is a beautiful location, though, isn't it? Look at this. It's just really gorgeous. I mean, this world is pretty nice. So far, I think you could drive actually through this water and get to the other side there, too. We know how that ended for me last time I tried that, but I believe you could. So I'll be right back. Well, I got my first extreme temperature warning. I'm underneath a giant boulder. Got some of those big Godzilla guys nearby, but I'm going to have to hang out in here for a little bit. We've made a little bit of a progress. You know, I'm still working my way down to about here, which isn't too bad, really. We've gotten a bit of a distance away. It's a big planet. It's not as big as the last one we did, but it's a sizable place. So I'm just going to keep going. Nothing too interesting to report so far. A lot of rolling green hills, trees, bushes, things that we've seen already. So I'll be back when I get a little closer to the south. Or the equator, I should say. It has been an amazing journey so far. I'm down on the beach. Let me turn my light off just so you guys can see these palm trees that glow at night. I hope you guys can see that, the orange and stuff there. It has been... We are down here now. We're almost to this crash site right here, but I'm actually going to go right past it. We'll come back and look at all this stuff. This is the first large body of water that I've come to so far. So if you guys are looking for a map that has a lot of land mass, this is all land right through here so far. I mean, it's taken me an entire day plus to get here, so that's pretty cool. It's got a lot of options. Yes, please let me sleep. Thank you. It's got a lot of land. I tried out another world for season 2, and it was oh boy. I think that rain's going to stop, I hope. I hope. And I'm still going south, but this is the first body of water I've come into now so far. H to put your tool away. And if you hit V, you can kind of see yourself. It'll clear up the screen here in just a second. So yeah, I am just going to keep going. Looks like the crash site is going to be up here on the left a little ways. But I'm just heading south. I'm going to keep going south, and I'm going to bring you guys back as soon as I get to sort of a desert region. And then we're going to look at that together and kind of let our imaginations run around in that for a while and see what we come up with, okay? So I'll be right back again. I have run into a ton of water now on the map. Lots and lots of water. I've been swimming for a long time. Janet has notified me that my water is low, my food is low, and my sleep is getting low as well. My stamina down to 48. Once it drops below 40, you can't run or anything anymore, so you're better off dealing with it right away. So I'm going to go ahead and get to shore here. I'm quite a bit further south. Let's take a look at the map real quick. We've got time. Let's go to our inventory first. Let's get a drink of water.
Good hydration secured.
And food. Ah, bees!
You are in a well-fed state.
I'm being attacked by bees, Janet. Why didn't you tell me there were bees there? All right, we're good. We're good. Bees took a little bit of health away from us, but that's about it. Just a few. All right, so let's look at the map. We are here. This has been water from here all the way through here. We've got, I have just less than a square to go before I hit the equator, where we should start running into desert through here. So we're almost to that point, but I need to sleep. I'm going to go ahead and push it until I get down to about 40. I'm not going to get back in the water, though, because the last thing I want to do is run out of stamina while I'm in the water. So this is just, I don't know if there's a landmass that you could use to get over here, because I've swam, as you can see. Look back here. This is the direction I came from. There is no, you can't even see the land from here. So I've been swimming for probably about 5 minutes, 10 minutes total between the areas, because I'll get off on an island like this for a little bit, and then I get right back in the water again. So I don't know if there's a map out there yet that's got enough land on it to where you can just you know, stay on land the whole time. I'm not sure, but I guess that's why they make flyers and vehicles available to you. That looks to me like we're about ready to hit some desert right up there. It shouldn't be too far away now, so I'll come back. I'm going to wind up sleeping another night, and then we'll be down to 2 sleeping bags after that, and we should be almost there. So it looks like it's been about a 3-night journey for me, a 3 to 4 day journey for me to get to this point right here. It's kind of weird. I'm sliding into the water. I feel like I'm sliding into it when I run on the hillside here. I've got to keep correcting myself to go up this direction here. So yeah, what I'm going to have to do is sleep for the night, and then head off because the sun is getting ready to go down. And then we're going to go over, we're just going to keep going south. I'm heading south right now. Oh, what do we have here? Hold on a second. Don't go anywhere. Oh. Desert. Oh my gosh. We found desert. We just actually ran right into it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll be curious to see just how big this desert is and where it goes. The last desert I saw was quite large and substantial. I know. Substantial and large. I mean, it's how much bigger can you get? Ginormous. Oh, and there's water right here too. Oh. Not real conducive for driving, but it's an interesting landscape, isn't it? Alright guys, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a little break. Looks like it stretches way out over there too.
You're becoming tired.
Thank you, Janet. You know, and anybody who thinks I'm irritated by Janet, shame on you. I love Janet. She's my friend. She's the only person I have, and she talks to me. She likes me for who I am. She likes me for who I am. I love Janet. Okay, I'm going to take a sleep when the sun goes down, and then get up, and then we're going to do some exploring through this beautiful desert. Oh my God. That's spectacular, is it not? Look at that thing. It's just amazing. It is. Oh gosh, that is just gorgeous. All right, I'll be right back. Welcome back. Just slept most of the night away. Slept right through the most recent rainstorm. Just getting ready to head off. I didn't go anywhere. We're right where we left off. I want you guys to be here to see this. We're going to be moving through the desert region. Now, we've got ocean to our right, as well as some mountains off in the distance, which could be desert as well, from what I could see. But this desert is gorgeous. I wanted to bring you in before the sun came up totally, just to see what the plant life looks like in here at night. I love how they've got things glowing. Everything's got a little bit of a glow to it. It's really awesome. Very, very awesome. This area is just fantastic, too. I really like the different colors in the stone here. It's very amazing. To me, anyways. We've got gold. I see silver. That means there's uranium in here and stuff. Cobalt right back there. We saw that just before I took that last break. So there's cobalt. I don't know about driving in something like this, but maybe there's some way we could do a super suspension type vehicle that'd be able to handle something like this. Don't know. Up you go. Up, 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 up. There we go. Beautiful. It is, here's some more cobalt right up here. Cobalt's nice. You guys told me that there's a lot of resources in the desert. Oh, lizard guy. These guys here, these lizard guys here, they are aggressive. If you get close enough to them, they've got the teeth. There's another kind of lizard-looking guy. This guy almost looks like a salamander. But there's a lizard guy that's got kind of a longer legs in the back, and he's not aggressive. He'll run from you. But these guys here, you'll get the fight music from these guys. So we've got a little bit of a food source basically right there. Oh my gosh, look at this view, you guys. There's water close by. Huh, it's pretty credible looking, huh? We're still heading south. Big hole. It looks hot and dry, doesn't it? I see lots of nodes. The last desert I went and explored, because I think I mentioned earlier in the episode I was going to try to start a season 2, and the biome, the world that I did, I typed in season 2 with a capital S, no space between season and 2, and it just did not work out very well. We got water right through here too, and over here. We've got some of these big guys here. This lizard right here, I don't know if you guys can see him, but he is not aggressive. Cobalt, all kinds of different ores we've got here. It's looking much more promising here. We've got some big guys over on that ridge there too. I thought a desert base, when we fly in from a distance, it'll show up and it can be this, you know, this bright beacon of hope. It's like, yes, we're home.
You are slightly thirsty.
Thank you, Janet. Always taking care of radio. Lots of creatures here. Doesn't bother me at all. The more the merrier. That's just food walking around down there right there. That's just food. I'm gonna scroll in a little bit closer to me. Oh boy, we got some storm activity coming. I'm gonna make my way over to here so I can dig in if I have to for this this storm coming up. We've got some more mesa stuff over there. I'm gonna walk over that way, a little further south, and take a look at these mountain ranges right over here. So I'll tell you what, I'll be back in just a second. I may have found our mesa. And the beauty of this is look at this view. If you ever guys, go ahead and Google Lake Powell and take a look at that. This has got a very similar look to it. These rocky shorelines with pools of water and stuff like that. If we were to build right up here, there's plenty of room on the side of this mountain that we could dig in underneath and do some kind of a passageway that leads up to the top here and be able to park down below. We've got a nice tree up here. The other thing I'm kind of curious about, oh my gosh, look at the size of this mountain over here too. Oop, oop. That is a big one too right there. That's massive. I wonder if there's any water over there. I want to go up here. I'm going to take you with me. I want to go up there and take a look around and see if there's resources up there. We got a bunch of these Godzilla guys here, and it looks like we got some of these little lizard dudes too, but I'm willing to bet.
Level dropping.
We're going to have some trouble here in just a second. He doesn't seem too interested in me. I don't think he is. I don't have fight music, but that doesn't mean anything sometimes. Sometimes they're just right behind you. Oh, we got cows up here. Plenty of food, so we can just go up to the nest and right-click on the nest or hold down E, and we'll be able to harvest food out of the nest. So that's nice. There's cobalt up here. There's a little something we can use for biofuel up here as well if we needed to. Oh, autosave. I have created, by the way, backup saves. Oh my god, look at this over here. Man, this is a nice seed. I like this one. I think I like the other areas better, though, although this view over this lake is pretty amazing. I didn't want to be up here on this super bright earth. Wow, it is pretty impressive, huh? Uh-oh. We're gonna dig in a little bit here. There we go. That'll work. That'll keep us safe. I'll be back. Careful, cow. Don't get any ideas. Sorry about the darkness. The sun is coming up in the east, as it should be. I have settled on this area right here because it is the red rock area that's got this nice pool of water down here. So if I need water, I've got water right down there. It's got some really neat rocky outcroppings. It's the first place I stopped at and showed you guys over here. Back in there, it just gets to be a little too deserty, and it's just not, it's not quite what I'm looking for. But this spot here, I think, is going to be good. We've got a nice little area that we can actually get started on, and I'm going to get started on it because we have no more food and no more water. We have used it all up. So let's go ahead and set up our first platform right here. Yeah, we're going to put it down on the ground as far as we can get it. Start right here. Let's get a battery on. We want to get our food FAD up and running if we can today, real quick. And we need a bio Jenny. And we need the FAD. I hope I got enough parts for it. Come on, in you go. Composite parts. Okay, so let's drop that in there, that in there, that in there. We may need some bio. We do need some. We need some bio material for the composite parts. Do these guys give us anything? I don't see us actually aiming at that plant. There we go. A little bit of that will do just fine. And let's throw that in here. And what do we need? How many? I just want to get what we need. I have one, I need two. So let's make another one of those. Nope, what are you doing? Over here. There we go. Let's craft one of those up. And we're going to need biofuel for this guy too, but we should be able to get water going. But food, I don't have food just yet. We're going to have to get some food going too. Alright, and let's get this guy set up as well. We're going to put it right on the front. Might as well. No big deal. Okay, and what do I have left for biofuel? 3. Oh, that's not going to be much power. No, not much at all. See? There we go. We're going to go boom to there, and then from there to there. We're going to throw that in there. We're going to throw that in there. And what do I need for purified water? I need a little bit of carbon. I'm going to take the carbon out of here and put it in here. And we can at least get a couple of those guys going. So we've got some water. Food is going to be our next challenge. Well, look at this. Look at the sunrise here, huh? It's a good spot. It's a good spot. I think this is going to be a really beautiful place to put a base. And then we're going to try to do a little something down below here too for a wheeled vehicle. I mean, you can see the lake out there and stuff like that. But a wheeled vehicle, we could definitely drive around back and forth and around in these canyons back here. And that's one of the first vehicles we're going to build because I want to see just how much of this area we can actually drive around in. Let's see. Yeah. Got some water. There we go. And the biofuel, of course, is not going to last very long. I'd like to leave the plants that we have here, and take them from someplace else, like the top of that mesa. Well, let's go on up here and see what we can do. We've got a stick. That's a rock. I thought I saw a log laying here at some point in time too. Or not. Huh. Yeah, we want to leave the trees that we have closest to the base just because they're going to make the base look more interesting when we get going. But we can look around to see if we've got some stuff up on top here. Now, these guys up here, I've not had... Oop, get over here. Ooh, that was close. I've not had these guys show me any plant life in them. They usually have the little bugs buzzing around them, but I've not had any of that happen yet. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, my God, look at the gorges back in here. Holy moly. Beautiful. Look at that perfection, man. Take these dried up bushes here. There's 4. Like that right there. I don't know if these guys come back. Do you know, do these plants come back, or once you harvest them, they're gone? But in terms of food, I don't see any of the plants that have the little bugs around them buzzing to give us fruitage and stuff like that. So we're going to have to wind up actually going out and killing something, I think, is what we're going to have to try our best at. There's a little more biofuel. That's going to help us out. There we go. And I'm hoping the ores, we can actually set up auto miners beneath the base in the mountain to provide us with ore that we need. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. 83 food is what I've got left in my system right now. So food is a top priority. Unfortunately, guys, that's all I've got time for today. We've got a little biofuel going. That's good. Is that a rock? That's a rock. Leave that rock there. Yeah, that's all I've got time for today. So it was a huge exploration video. We're back on Planet Nomads, Season 2. Hope you're excited. I am. I'm really loving this location. Let's go ahead and drop that right in there. And we've got 47 hours and 26 minutes with this little tiny operation that we've got going on right now. And then we'll continue moving. We'll continue building on this. This is already crooked, I can tell. And we need to come all the way back here if we can and get something going. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the RadioMan03. I want you to have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.
My sensors show you are slightly thirsty.
Thank you, Janet.